In 2014, 258 millions of tons of solid waste was produced in America, originating from household garbage and industrial waste. Of this 258 million tons, organic materials such as paper and food were the largest component of solid waste generated. Paper and paperboard accounted for 26%, paper and yard trimmings and food accounted for 28.2%, while plastics comprised about 13%.
Hi, my name's Brenda Brooks, and I'm the Executive Director of the CREW Land and Water Trust. CREW stands for the Corkscrew Regional Ecosystem Watershed. We're a 60,000 acre watershed that spans Lee and Collier County.
So what are some major impacts of people littering or leaving trash or even polluting the environment?
That's a very good question, and yes, we definitely have some issues with trash that people leave behind in our watershed. We have trail systems that are open to the public. Currently we have 3 trail systems. We're getting ready to open up our 4th and final area called Flint Pen Strand. That particular area has been used as a dump site for decades. Recently we have gone in there and we've done a cleanup of trash that people have left behind for many years. We were able to secure a grant to be able to help clean up some of the materials that were dumped, including tires, which over time in a watershed, especially during seasonal flooding, would be quite toxic.
What's your name?
Jason, Miranda.
What grade are you in?
I'm a junior.
Do you see lots of people litter?
I see people like in San Carlos. There's a lot of waste everywhere. Most of the people throw it in the canals, and like they had to like recently clean it up. So
Do you try to help the environment, clean the environment at all?
if I see like trash, I throw it away, I guess. But like if it's too far away, I'm not gonna go for it.
Why do you think people leave all this stuff around?
They're too lazy. They just throw it away. Like there's no garbage nearby, I guess, or they just don't care.
Where do you work?
I work at Wendy's,
Okay.
best restaurant on earth.
You see lots of people, wasting food or leaving around pollution and solid waste.
Yes, I do.
I see a lot of people leave plasticware and like wrappers and stuff at Wendy's, especially at Wendy's. And then here at school, I see people leave food, the trays. They don't pick stuff up.
Why do you think people pollute and leave trash everywhere?
I think the reason why they do that is because number 1, they're lazy, and number 2, they learned that there is always someone around them that can do it for them, like school lunch lady, the janitor, cashier at Wendy's. There's always someone to do it for them.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
Alright. Where do you work?
I work at 5 Guys.
Alright. And do you see lots of people waste food or leave pollution?
Yes. You'll see lots of people, even when I'm right in front of them, leave a huge mess on their table, and I gotta wipe it down and clean it up. And I've seen, alright, hold on. When I'm closing, right, I'll be sweeping, I see the whole area. Someone will see me sweeping and sit down at the table that I'm sweeping at and look me dead in the eyes and not say a single thing. It's like, I wish I could kick people out.
Do you get annoyed by this?
Yeah.
And do you think that people should really pick up their mess and...
It ain't that long. It's like 2 minutes. Come on, guys. I do it. You guys can do it.
Why do you think people pollute and just leave their trash everywhere?
Because they're lazy. Heard it from me.
What are some ways anybody can help reduce the amount of trash and clean the environment?
I'll answer that question first with CREW. So it's pretty easy to get involved with any place like CREW, become a volunteer, step up for any of the volunteer opportunities, especially those cleanup opportunities like I mentioned we just had. I know they have beach cleanups, Keep Lee County Beautiful. They have cleanups all the time, so it's very easy to get involved. Even if you just wanted to in your neighborhood or you decide to go to the beach, always take a trash bag with you. Always have one available in your car. So it's really easy just to pick up a bag of trash. And my motto is that you should always leave a place better than what you found it.
Why do you think people just leave trash or litter?
I basically think that people are just ignorant. I don't think it's stupidity. I think ignorance in a sense that they don't understand the long-term devastation and the problems that little trash, whatever they think is might be small, they left behind. I just saw an article in Keep the County Beautiful newsletter earlier, and one of the most common pieces of trash left behind on a beach is a cigarette butt. You don't think that adds up to a lot, but it does add up a lot. And they just installed trash receptacles that if you pick up a cigarette butt or you want to dispose of one properly, maybe that'll help reduce the number of cigarette butts found. I was listening to a news program on the way here, something as simple as what we think in a celebration would be Mylar balloons, plastic bags that we take to a beach and it flies away. Oftentimes we don't want to be lazy enough to maybe run after it. Sea turtles will eat those. It's a very slow, long, painful death. Birds will eat that sort of thing as well. So we don't really understand the long-term devastation, and not just our species, but other species as well.
Why don't you think more people just take the initiative to help clean the environment?
I think it has to be fun. First thing, we shouldn't have to clean it if we've never trashed it to begin with, but unfortunately that's been done over the years. So I would say that it has to be fun. Don't go out by yourself, go out with a friend, go out with a group of people, but have a lot of fun, and it's pretty much instant gratification after a few hours when you see the pile of trash that's been left behind and what you've gathered.
Fortunately, there are many ways to clean our environment. Like our expert said, bring a bag, clean up with a friend, start to use reusable items, start to compost, and even compost all your organic materials in your house. Keeping our environment clean is very important, as landfills containing solid waste allow hazardous materials such as motor oil, paint, chemicals, aerosol cans, and even fluorescent lights to leak into local service and groundwater systems. Just like the watersheds that our crew expert works with, these water systems could be used for drinking water, so keeping our environment clean, we keep ourselves clean.